Hello, everyone. This is Dino Chris from Prehistoric Facts and Colossal Fossils. This is Prehistoric Facts special episode number 184. We're going to be talking about a herbivorous dinosaur, and that herbivorous dinosaur is Xenoceratops. This is an artist's rendition of what Xenoceratops possibly looked like, and this is a nice image right here. Some information about Xenoceratops. The name means alien horned face. Length is 20 feet or 6 meters. Height 6 feet, 1.8 meters. Weight 4,000 pounds. Lived 79.5 million years ago in the late Cretaceous period. And fossils are found in Alberta, Canada, and was described by Ryan, Evans, and Shepard in 2012. So this dinosaur was discovered 10 years ago, believe it or not. So this is it, or described 10 years ago, which is pretty cool. So here's a map of Canada, and Alberta is this orange province right here that is in the western part of Canada, and so that's where Xenoceratops fossils have been found. And here is the size chart right here of Xenoceratops. So this is a medium-sized ceratopsian. This is not a really large ceratopsian by any means. So this is a pretty decent sized Xenoceratopsian. And then down here on the bottom right, you actually see the skeleton of Xenoceratops by Scott Hartman, and check out his work. It's really awesome. I don't know how much of the holotype specimen has been found. I really don't know. But if anybody knows, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. Some more information about Xenoceratops. It is part of the Ceratopsidae, so it's a ceratopsian or horned dinosaur, and is part of the Centrosaurinae family. So it's related to Centrosaurus, Thoracosaurus, those types of dinosaurs. So that is pretty cool. And some characteristics of Xenoceratops. It's got two brow horns that curve outwards. So this is kind of a different direction for some ceratopsian dinosaurs that would actually do this, that have the horns curve outwards. So they're not real. So this animal is not really going to be charging head on that much to to make an injury on a predator, to inflict an injury on a predator. And it's got two horns on top of the frill too. So it's got horns that are pointing upwards on the frill, and also there's two holes in the frill, and that would mean that this frill is a display structure, not really meant for defense that much. If it was meant for defense, it would actually have a solid bone for the frill, just like Triceratops. And of course, like all ceratopsians, it's a herbivore, and so it eats plants. The environment in Xenoceratops lived in, it would have been warm and humid, a more seasonal type of climate. So there would have been some cooler winters and warm summers. And you actually have some trees, ferns, cycads, and flowers in terms of plants. No grass, of course. There were no grass during the time of the dinosaurs. And there would have been rivers, lakes, and ponds around Xenoceratops, and of course other types of animals like insects, amphibians, reptiles, mammals, birds, which are technically dinosaurs, pterosaurs, and other dinosaurs as well. For predators in the rock formation and where it is found, there is not that many predators that have been found in the rock formation for where Xenoceratops has been discovered. But the only predator that has been discovered in this rock formation is Dromaeosaurus. And so it's a raptor, or a raptor dinosaur for many of you that are not technical in the terms of the names. But yeah, Dromaeosaurus, a type of raptor, was around during that kind of time with Xenoceratops. In the extinction of Xenoceratops, was mostly due to climate change. Winters were getting cooler, so once you get a little bit further into the late Cretaceous period, Canada and certain parts of Canada, we're starting to see very cooler winters. So you might start to see snow in certain parts of Canada as well. And then, of course, with the winters being cooler, that means the plants had to change. So plants had to adapt to the different different seasonal types of uh, weather conditions. And then you also have more ceratopsians. So there is so much diversity of ceratopsians are around this kind of time in the late Cretaceous period. So you had like Styracosaurus, Pachyrhinosaurus, Centrosaurus, the whole nine yards. There is so many ceratopsians, and also there's a bunch of hadrosaurs that were around too. So hadrosaurs and ceratopsians were just everywhere. And so with Xenoceratops, Xenoceratops probably could not compete with certain types of ceratopsians and hadrosaurs that were uh, competing for the same food sources. So there would have been a lot of food, there would have been not that much food to go around. And also, of course, there were new kinds of predators that were coming around. So certain types of tyrannosaurs were starting to come around in that kind of time, around that kind of time as well. And so like Albertosaurus, Gorgosaurus, maybe Daspletosaurus, those types of predators, and also certain types of raptor dinosaurs, so Dromaeosaurus would still continue to be around, and of course Troodon would be around in that kind of time as well, when the Zuniceratops went extinct. And here's a map of what 75 million years ago looks like. I couldn't find a map that would look like for like 80 million years ago, so that's going to be a little bit tough. And then here in North America, so Alberta, Canada, that would be right around here, where you can see in the western part of Canada, North America, right here. And so almost probably around, say, 80% of Alberta was underwater from the Western Interior Seaway, so probably some flooding was also happening too around the time Xenoceratops was uh, going extinct, is because the flooding was actually happening because of the Western Interior Seaway. And Xenoceratops lived in the Luramidia part of North America. So this is the area of the western part of North America where there's a bunch of diversity of dinosaurs, hadrosaurs, ceratopsians, raptors, and also tyrannosaurs. And the next episode will be on March 3rd, 2022, and there'll be a Q&A episode. So if you got any questions about dinosaurs and other prehistoric life, feel free to email me at dinochrist71@gmail.com, or just go on my Facebook page, Prehistoric Facts with Dino Chris. Like the page, yes, you post your questions in the comment section. Please put them in the comment section. Don't put them on Messenger. Messenger's for private conversations. So just in the comment section. And also for YouTubers out there, like the videos, subscribe to the channel. Also, share the videos, share the channel to anybody that is interested in dinosaurs and other prehistoric life. You can also stomp on that notification bell, so that way you can get notifications of every weekly video that comes out. So I do videos weekly, and you can check those out via notification when those come out. And also, feel free to put your questions in the comment section, because I do read them all. Your questions do mean a lot in those Q&A episodes, and you guys are awesome for doing that, and your questions are pretty good too. And make sure you keep your questions short to the point. You can also follow me on Instagram at dino.chris.pf. I post pretty cool stuff on there. You can also follow me on Twitter at CSGRAL. It's my Twitter page. I post pretty cool stuff on there as well. Also, take care of people around you, and also for your younger people out there to make sure to listen, your parents, your teachers, and your guardians. So best motivate you can have a good education. It's very important to have a good education. So with a good education, you get a good job in the future. And also in this kind of time, if you're not vaccinated yet, please wear a mask, social distance, wash your hands, and of course, please get vaccinated, because that's very important that we actually reduce the spread of the virus, and that way we can get close to pre-pandemic normal. And also, check out Colossal Fossils. I'll put a link in the description down below, so that way you guys can check it out. We're an educational nonprofit, and we're devoted to teaching people of all ages about prehistoric life. And so, going all the way back to like Earth's beginnings around 4.6 billion years ago, all the way towards the Ice Age. And we're dedicated to teaching people in the state of Wisconsin, so that way we can continue to educate people about the prehistoric life, so that way people can have that feeling of that they learned something that is awesome. And hopefully, and also go to the donate tab if you want to donate to this nonprofit. It does mean a lot, and so that way we can actually possibly get a new location. When we actually do find a new location, we can have some things for a museum, and also the donations can also go to things that we would like to have in our collection for like travel, or otherwise be in the museum. And And it means a lot that you guys continue to donate to Colossal Fossils because it does mean a lot, and you guys are awesome. That's it for now, and I'll see you guys next time.